The origin of Godzilla. From baby to king. In the deepest, darkest corners of the Pacific Ocean, long before mankind built its cities of glass and steel, something ancient stirred. Beneath crushing waves and endless pressure, a massive egg lay hidden within the ocean floor. For centuries, it rested in silence, its shell hardened like stone, its presence forgotten by time. But within the egg, there was life, a heartbeat, a faint, steady rhythm that promised the awakening of a legend, the birth of a hatchling. The day the egg cracked, the ocean itself seemed to tremble. From within emerged a creature unlike any other, small, almost fragile, yet bearing the unmistakable traits of something destined for greatness. Its skin was rough and gray, resembling the rocky seabed. Tiny dorsal fins lined its back, faintly glowing with energy. Its eyes glimmered with a strange intelligence, reflecting the depths of the sea itself. This was no ordinary reptile. This was Godzilla, though at the time he was but a hatchling, a baby lost in an endless ocean, growing in the shadows of the sea. The young Godzilla learned to survive in a world that was harsh and unforgiving. He hunted schools of fish, feasted on giant squids, and swam through trenches where no sunlight reached. With every passing year, he grew larger and stronger, his body feeding not only on the life of the sea, but on the very radiation that seeped from the Earth's core. It was this energy that set him apart, that turned a small ocean creature into something far beyond nature's design. A legend among men. It wasn't long before humanity noticed the young beast. Fishermen spoke of strange sightings, massive waves rising from nowhere, glowing fins breaking the surface in the dead of night, and an eerie roar carried across the wind. To them, this creature was a sea demon, a god of destruction, a curse born from the depths. On isolated islands, people whispered tales of a guardian beast that watched from below, capable of punishing mankind should they lose respect for the ocean. To others, the creature was a symbol of fear, an omen that the balance of the world was fragile and dangerous. See the awakening of power. As Godzilla grew, so did his power. His dorsal plates, once small and faint, now glowed with brilliant blue energy when angered. Deep within his body, radiation flowed like fire through veins, awakening a terrifying weapon, his atomic breath. At first, it was only a weak spark, a puff of glowing mist that escaped his jaws. But with time, the spark grew into a torrent of pure energy, a beam so destructive that it could incinerate everything in its path. What began as the cry of a child became the roar of a king, shaking the very foundations of mountains. Hear the first roar of the king. When the young Godzilla first roared, the sound carried across the seas for miles. It was a cry of both challenge and warning, a declaration that he had risen. Other creatures of the deep felt it and trembled. The ocean had always been full of predators, but now a new ruler had emerged. And unlike the rest, he carried not only the strength of nature, but the fury of the earth itself. The child that became a titan. Decades passed. The hatchling of the deep grew into a towering giant, his body armored with thick scales, his dorsal fins now massive blades of glowing energy. Humanity, who once feared the small glimpses of a baby monster, now faced a colossal titan who could not be ignored. To some, Godzilla was a destroyer, a walking apocalypse. To others, he was a reluctant guardian, punishing mankind for their arrogance while keeping the balance of nature in check. But one truth remained. The baby of the abyss had become something far greater. He had become Godzilla, the king of monsters, and the eternal symbol. Godzilla's origin is not simply the tale of a monster. It is the story of evolution, of nature's fury, and of mankind's greatest fears. From a fragile egg in the darkness, to a hatchling swimming in the shadows, to an unstoppable titan who now walks both land and sea, Godzilla's journey is eternal. He is the reminder that the world belongs not only to humanity, but to forces older, stronger, and far beyond our control. From baby to king, Godzilla has always been, and will forever remain, the ultimate force of nature. From a small egg in the abyss to the ruler of all titans, Godzilla's journey is unlike any other. If you enjoyed uncovering his origin story, don't forget to like this video, share it with other kaiju fans, and subscribe for more epic monster legends. The King of Monsters has many stories, and this is only the beginning.